Reiki blessings, everyone. We're going to do a pendulum board reading conversation with Goddess Hecate. She is the queen of all witches through time and space. This is a piece of art that I just completed yesterday, and I am just mesmerized by it. I can't stop looking at it because I've been feeling her energy around me for maybe a week, and I was working on some other pieces. And yesterday, over the weekend, she just insisted on coming through, and there's so much power and confidence and self-assuredness and just ancient wisdom, books and books of wisdom contained within her, I'm hearing. So I asked her if she'd like to do a pendulum reading and clarify some things about her energy and maybe give us a message. So that's what we're going to do today. So I just thought I would show you the art. And I'm going to focus the camera on the board now. So I already put the Reiki energy and asked for highest protection of divine love and light to be here so that only the highest, purest energies can come in. And I will tell you that yesterday I did have a little discussion with her with the board, and I asked her if she, well, let me ask the same things. Let's see if it comes through the same way, because that was actually an interesting question. So I'll just say again that we are protected by divine love and light. Are we protected by divine love and light in this present moment? Chakra Seiki, Honshaze Shonen, Daikomio, Merkafakalishma, and the violet flame of transmutation. The Merkafakalishma is a symbol that I actually found online, which represents the divine feminine or the goddess within Reiki. And I use that one all the time now because I work with the goddess a lot. And I am sort of a intermediary for her, or a priestess, some people would say. I know that sounds like a lofty word. Are we able to bring in the energy of Goddess Hecate today? Yes. And actually, I was just speaking with her before personally about some things in my own life. So her energy is already present here today. Goddess Hecate, thank you for being with us. Oh, they see how it's stilled? Can you tell us, are you actually the Greek goddess? Yes, you are a Greek goddess. And you are the goddess of the witches, or the queen of the witches, meaning anyone who associates with being a witch. Yes. And being a witch, does that actually mean that you are a wild woman, an intuitive woman or man, have channeling abilities, wise, intuitive, teacher, channel, healer. Those are the main attributes. Yes. And there's also a deep connection to the elements and Mother Earth if you are associating as a witch. Yes. And using Mother Earth and her elements, excuse me, I have a cold still, in conjunction with those energies of teaching, healing, intuitive abilities, being wise and wild. Wild meaning, you know, you think of your like hair blowing in the wind and your feet bare on the earth and kind of completely aligned and in the glory of all the beauty and nurturing and nurturance of Mother Earth. And the cosmos, yes. Also, the stars, the galaxy, the moon. Yes. It's really swinging for that. So one of the things, energies you identify with is the moon. Yes. Do you identify mostly with the full moon? Do you identify with the dark moon? Yes. Do you identify with all phases of the moon? Yes. And you are thought of as a triple goddess, meaning you represent all aspects of womanhood: maiden, mother, crone. Yes. But when I heard your voice before, when I was talking to you about the art I created, it sounded very cronish and older. Yes. And you had said to me you liked my art because it reminded you of your young Hecate self. Yes. Sorry, guys, I had to push my glasses up. Now, a lot of people associate you with the dark. Are you associated with the dark? Yes. And by that, we mean, excuse me, that is your crone voice trying to come through me? Okay. Are you associated with the dark in the sense of the nighttime, the void, all the potential within the dark, like the seed buried in the dark earth, the moon, bright and illuminated, floating in the night sky? Yes. So are you associated with the dark in the sense of evil or lower energies? You see how it's shifting? She's saying no. Whew. Thank you, Hecate. So we can be of the light and also be grateful and understanding of the energies that the dark brings. Is this true? Yes. And there's a lot of benefits to looking at our shadow work, our black bride, the dark parts of our life when we think things are at their worst. There's actually a lot of growth, expansion, new birth waiting inside that darkness. Is this true? Yes. All right. So a couple other things about you is that you are considered the goddess of witchcraft, all forms of witchcraft. Yes. So if somebody was wanting to work with a particular area, whether it be scrying or burning herbs in a cauldron, creating spell work, working with bone magic, tarot cards, pendulum board, anything that is of divination, which is also a form of being a witch, correct? Yes. They can call on you. Yes. It's also said that you choose who you work with. Is that true? Yes. So if you do not feel somebody is ready to work with you, will you work with them? It's switching to no. So keep that in mind when you work with her. She has to feel you're serious. She's saying yes. She has to feel that you are focused and that you are using magic and the darkness in a way that is actually going to create light and love in the world. Is this true, Hecate? Yes. So in a sense, you've kind of been miscast sometimes. Have you been miscast as being of the evil darkness? Yes. All right, let me look at my questions. So another facet of your energies that we can tune into is that of protection. Is this true? Yes. So we often see you depicted with torches, large black protective dogs. Is this because you are there to kind of light our way? The torch or the lantern is the imagery of the energy of helping us through the darkness, out of the darkness. Yes. But there is still many benefits to the darkness. Yes. And you also are a guardian of the portal between life and death, whether it be a physical death or like an energetic death with a situation in our life or relationship. Yes. So we can call on you when we need help with thresholds, transitions, crossroads, where we're trying to make a decision or a choice for our highest good. Yes. And you're often depicted as being associated with the forest or the woods. Kind of like that concept of you're going in lost, but with Hecate's guidance and protection, you come out found. Yes. Awesome. Oh, I got chills. One of your other symbols that we often have heard about is that of carrying keys. Are you associated with keys, physical, tangible, metal keys? Yes. And maybe you could spell a word out for us now. What are the keys here? What do the keys unlock? What do your keys unlock? Can you spell out a word? Yes. Okay, first letter. W. I. S. H. E. S. Wishes. Your keys unlock wishes. That is really, you guys, I know you're not going to, I hope you believe me because this happened off film, but when I asked her for a personal message, she said to me, wish everywhere, Sherry. Did you say wish everywhere, Sherry, to me before, Hecate? Yes. Wow. And now I just asked her what her keys represent, and she said wishes. So that's really powerful because a wish is a longing, a dream, a desire, for a desired outcome to come into play in our life, in the world. Is that what you mean by wishes? Yes. So your keys unlock wishes, unlocks energy maybe that has been stagnant. Because a key has to open a door. It has to open a door to something that is desired. Wow, that is so incredibly powerful. Also, the confirmation of what you just said to me personally, and now I didn't ask anything about keys before, did I? When it was just you and I talking. No, I didn't. So you were just now trying to tell me something a little further to help me decipher that message you gave me. Yes. All right, let's see if there's any other questions here. Guys, I'm just looking at the back of my art where I wrote down some notes about her energy. Hecate, is your name, do we pronounce your name Hecate? Yes. Can we pronounce it Hecate? Yes. Can it be spelled with a C or a K? Yes. So I asked her this off film too, and she said yes to all of those. I asked her that because when I was doing the art, and I'll show you the art again. When I got down here, she asked me to put bone magic in the art. So when I got down here, I just had this strong urge to write, say my name, Hecate. And I think that's her way of telling us, to call on her. Any energy or entity that's not, that is metaphysical, we need to call on them. We need to ask for their support and guidance. They can surround us and such, but the power, what I'm hearing right now, let's ask the board. Is it more powerful? Let's get this steady here. Is it more powerful, Hecate, I know that you can be around, like I felt you around for like a week before I did that art, but is it more powerful if we actually call on you? Yes. And does it have to be a fancy calling? Like you have to have a big altar set up and, black candles, things that represent you on the altar? No. It can simply just be a prayer, an incantation of calling your support and energy in. Yes. And because you work with the darkness and some of the more deeper things that we process as humans, is it also obviously a very good idea to call on protection to make sure that we are explicitly calling in only your energy and not any other lower energies that may try to attach to a reading or divination of any kind. Yes. Okay. All right. So let me see if there's any other questions I want to ask. Well, let's end with this. Do you have any other words or phrases you want to spell out for us today, Hecate? Yes, she does. Okay, thank you. First letter of the first word. T, H, A, N, K. Thank. Yes. Is there another word? U. Thank you. Yes. Anyone who's listening to this, when I asked her to spell out a message for me, when I was ending with my private conversation with her, she also spelled out thank you. So that's also confirmation for me. I feel like my energy right now is like off the charts because it's just a magical thing to be able to understand, first of all, that there is so much more to this universe than what we believe and what we see, and that there is so much additional support and help coming in from all these various goddesses, starseed beings of different planets, angels, our spirit guides. And for me personally, I believe that all of this is true and real because I feel only good vibrations and energy when I work with my different forms of divination. And that to me is a sign that what I'm calling in is of the light and is moving me toward the light and a higher version of the light within myself. So for a entity of this power and confidence, Hecate is she's very badass, okay? She will only work with you if she feels that you are ready to do the work. And she knows if you're ready. But she's very focused. She's very no nonsense. You know, she's not a flowery, flittering through the garden kind of goddess. And we need those goddesses and that type of energy as well. Just like in real life, we need that. And we also need those badass friends that kind of tell us straight up when we need to hear something straight up. Or those badass mothers or grandmothers or sisters. You know what I'm saying? So her energy is very direct. And it's really calling you to your higher inner divine feminine. Don't waste her time. That's what I just heard. She does not like her time being wasted. But if you invest in her, she will invest in you. All right, guys, that was a really cool reading. Hecate, I am so grateful to you. Thank you for coming through for me today, coming through for me through the art. And I know the art is for anybody who watches this as well. And I'm very happy to be a vessel for you today and share my gifts and your messages through my gifts and my vessel. And thank you. Thank you for coming through today. Blessings, everyone. I appreciate you all showing up. Please leave some comments and let me know what this meant for you, or maybe how you have had Hecate show up in your life, or your witch work, your witch wishes. Blessings.